What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video is time, boys. We got to get ready for the race. Finally, another race week is here because we've been missing in action for quite some time. For one, I got stuff that's tore up everywhere. A couple of my bikes are broke, and on top of that, I ain't even gonna take you outside because the phone might melt. It is like 95 degrees in South Carolina with about 60% humidity. Absolutely miserable to go outside. So, in all honesty, I ain't really been that interested in racing. There has been a couple Thursday nights in between now and the last video. You can see here, old Long John Silver, she's all ready to go, minus our dash. If you missed the last video, go check that out. Harley EFI dash, whoop, exited the building, going down the track. We got a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. I don't want to get rambling on too much before we get started. Stay with us, guys. Here we go. Big Country, what are you doing over here?
Dude, I'm getting my Honda ready, man. Check it out.
Look, Big Country, look at your shirt.
Well, dude, have you seen Haley Rose? I mean, that's how you get Haley Rose right there.
How you keep that beard so clean?
Well, I mean, you gotta take a lot back.
All right, Big Country, what have you done here? This thing looks a whole lot better than last time we saw it. Those new wheels?
Dude, she's right, dude. I mean, Cormoto USA done hooked us up. Best wheels you can get, dude. Made in America.
Country, I ain't gonna lie, she looks real good. Now, I see you got the clutch cover off. What are you working on now?
So, dude, look, I done went. Our guys over at Tinsley Custom Coatings. And look this up. We got white clutch cover to match our wheels. Race Tech titanium and those up gold titanium bolts. Brother.
Country, this bolt don't weigh nothing. It ain't gonna be no good.
Exactly. It's like there's not even bolts in it.
I'm sure after you work on it a time or two, probably won't be no bolts in it. But
brother, look what else I'm putting in it. Look.
Now that is the good stuff, Country.
We're getting horsepower and good looks all in one.
How's it gonna make your bike look better?
Well, this makes it look better, brother. This makes the horsepowers.
Oh, okay. That right there is good stuff. I've definitely used it in a bunch of my bikes. Now this is race oil, guys. Brock's Performance sells this. You can use code Mafia5 and get yourself 5% off. You do gotta have this Petron Plus additive. So this oil, this is a race oil. It's less than 0 weight. You hear it, guys? It literally is like WD-40 sort of. Super thin. So this is a race oil. It is not designed for the street. But man, does it make a difference. Country, you see my wheels?
I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that.
Woo-wee, the ZX14.
I don't know if you're going racing or if you're going fishing. Because your ZX14 looks like a bath boat, dude.
She got the sparkle in her, dude. This thing had, look at them wheels, guys. I think they look sick. Everybody thought I was crazy for painting my carbon fiber wheels. But this 14, I bought it already done up, and it had, they were supposed to be gold carbon fiber. Looked kind of like Dookie Brown to me, and I didn't like it. So anyways, I painted the carbon fiber wheels. I think it looks sick, other than the little oil leak I got to fix there. But overall, AGM carbon fiber bodywork, BST carbon fiber wheels. This thing has turned out sick. She's got the tater gun exhaust, just like the Long John Silver bike over there. It looks, sounds, everything is amazing. I don't know. No way it actually starts. Yeah, I didn't think it would. I think it's... Ooh! Country. That's a big one, Country. See, I told you it's about out of gas, but boy, she sound like a big block, Country. This ain't no...
That thing would be a good race against my red bike.
Your red bike?
Yeah.
Country, a stock GSX-R 1000? I mean, I guess you do got a big wheelbase advantage.
Swing arm, dude.
I do got a little short swing arm. So comment in the comments below who wants to see that happen. I think we could take Big Country, even though he is flying. But look at this thing. It's fully race prep, ready to go. ZX14. I probably ain't gonna take it next week. I ain't gonna lie, it's too hot. We got the race. We got to get Melania ready. So we got everything pretty much dialed in. All we got to do is put the chain back on, throw the bodywork on it. Everything else, the clutch, all that stuff is good to go. I charged the battery up yesterday. I guess we should give her a fire up too.
Brother, you literally had a race 1 month ago. Your motorcycle was in the same condition the day before the race. You should have made more YouTube videos working on this bike.
He's right. He's right. He's right. All right, let's hit the button. Ooh, hey, she runs. I told you, boys, she's a runner. So, all we got to do, put the chain back on it. You know who I hope I get first round this race? I mean, you guys saw what happened last race, but that was with the Gremlin motor, okay? That motor sounded like my French Bulldog running. This one here.
Brother, I'm telling you, you better be doing some work on them card drawing. Make sure that you don't draw.
So at the last race, me and Country, you have to draw cards to see who races who. There is no qualifying in no time grudge racing. So anyways, me and Country go up there to draw cards. Everybody draws their card. There's only 2 cards left. Me and Country the last 2 to pick. Guess which 2's left? Me and him. So my motor, she was struggling. She has some issues. She has some gremlins, but we got it all swapped out. As you can hear, this one runs, sounds, everything is perfect. Big Country.
Dude, all I can say is, I mean, you better hope you don't catch me first round.
Ooh, it's gonna be a showdown, boys. All I heard, literally, I had to drive home the whole time last time. Well, what happened to you first round? Everybody, blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's literally, he hasn't stopped talking about it ever since.
I mean, you got to drive the whole way, too, because you lost, dude.
Yeah, I had to drive the whole entire way home, 8 hours home, all by myself, just driving along, because Big Country won the race. This next time, Country gonna be having a long drive home by himself, because I am definitely putting him on the trailer. Let's talk about Skidmark. Skidmark, we are waiting on our buddy Chip Ellis to get his shop cleared out so we can get Skidmark in there to do some fab work. It's getting a turbo kit. We're getting the rear end braced up and made where she'll handle burnouts and handle the 450 horsepower we're fixing to put through this 1959 Fiat Auto Bianchi. If you missed the last video, go check it out. Yes, that's right, guys. It has a Gen 1 Hayabusa motor in it. So we're gonna pull the motor, we're gonna make a turbo kit, we're gonna put a fuel tech on it, and then we are going to pull the motor, build the motor. HTP is gonna go through the motor. We're gonna have that thing dialed in 450 horsepower. Hyperbusa. Let's talk about the Hyperbusa. She is gonna be ready to go back together. Cecil has finally got all the parts. Everything is there. Suzuki has got us everything we need to put this bike back together. We will finally be taking it to HTP. They're going to go through the motor on this thing, get it dialed in at the track. The last time in Maryland, we literally put 35 pounds to boost, 35 PSI of boost through the bike going into 3rd gear. Basically just loaded the motor too hard. It was hot. The bike didn't like it. And she kicked a rod through the block. So things like that happen when you're trying to push the limits. Now 35 pounds of boost with this bike, it's north of 700 horsepower. So shit happens. I mean, it is what it is. But as of right now, we got to get these bikes ready to go, loaded up. The twin turbo, where's it at? She already in the trailer, boys. Went to Charlotte last time, went 219 miles an hour NHRA. We pulled it out, we dusted her off, shined her up, put it up there on the showroom, got it out, put a brand new tire on it. It's already in the trailer, ready to go. Country, how fast you think the twin turbo gonna go? I mean, you know she gonna go faster when we go to Maryland, because that track,
220 miles miles an hour.
That track is right up in Maryland. Make sure you guys are there. XDA Racing, Maryland International Raceway, next weekend. I think that's June 27th, 28th, something like that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be there. Come check us out at More Mafia Trailer. We'll also be able to flash ECUs there. So if you guys want to bring your bike by, get your ECU flashed.
Brother, you gotta show my motorcycle.
Let's go up here and look at it, Country. Let's go look at it. Country wants to show us his bike. What have you done to it?
The fastest bike we got.
You gonna crank it up and let them hear it run?
No, brother. Right now I ain't got no injectors in it because, see, I prepped my motorcycle and I ain't putting them in till the day before, so my injectors is Maximus clean. You understand?
So what was it like the day before the race last time, Country? Didn't have the injectors in it?
Yeah.
You ain't even put them in.
Oh, they're here, but they're already clean. They just need to sit in there, dude.
My chain is already on there.
I haven't even looked at your injectors in years.
Well,
that's why you got outrun last time. You understand that?
It ain't gonna happen this time.
Look at
Crank
this.
this puppy up.
Look at this, brother.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Country.
Now
You
look.
did.
My biggest upgrade since last time? Sticker.
Ooh, the sticker does look legit. Who put that sticker on for you?
You might have helped me a little bit, because, I mean, it was hard, dude. That's stuff that's complicated. I'd have had all kind of bullshit.
So she definitely looks super, super good. Country got her dialed in. We got a new setup. Country got all new everything on this thing. He says he gonna be faster than last time.
I mean, if I go in, I mean, I'm the fastest bike in the camp right now, dude. Remember what happened last time you lined up with me?
Nah, I don't. I was.
You got skunt.
Skunt.
You didn't even need a haircut last month because you run against me.
Spell that.
Skunt.
Spell that.
You look it up, brother.
All right, we got work to do. Let's go, Country. All right, guys, so we made it home. The race is coming up. You can see the motor home. We're getting it loaded up, getting everything packed and ready to go. Trying to get it cooled off. I got it plugged in. The air conditioner is blasting. Real temp, 95 degrees today. Feels like about 98 degrees. But boys, I got something to talk to you about. I got a confessions to make, and it involves my wife. And I was like, I gotta come clean with you guys. I feel like I've done something dirty. So anyways, she's influenced me to make a bad decision. And I just like, I don't know if I can live with myself. I mean, look at that face she makes. And I feel like it makes me go down the wrong path. I see that little face and I'm like, yeah, she's just too darn cute. Look at what we got, guys. This thing right here, oh my God. She's
finally something I can ride on.
She's so excited. She's been wanting to go ride the bikes. We rode the R1, we rode the Busa. She's like, these things are terrible. She hates it.
Terrible.
She hates them. So anyways, we wanted something that we could go enjoy together. Now, she knows how to ride. She's ridden the R1. She's ridden some GSX R1000s. But she wanted to be able to, I guess.
I want to be able to go to dinner and drink a beer, and you have to drive us home. So that's why we got this.
So what do you think, guys? Harley Street Glide, but it's got some goodies on it. It's a Street Glide Special, 114 cubic inch. It's got the fat tire kit on the front and the air ride suspension front and rear. This thing is slammed on the ground, center stand. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even really know what all it's got because this ain't really my world. But, I mean, you think you could, sit on it, show them what you think.
I know she's pretty. That's all I care about.
She said the back seat is reserved for her. This thing
This is about 12 times bigger than a Hayabusa back seat, so I think I'm okay with that.
That is right. The Busa seats are tiny, but this thing is sick, dude. I think it looks pretty good. Sounds pretty good. We can fire it up. It has Vance & Hines slip-ons on it. Make sure she's in neutral. I said it sounds good. Listen to it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, what do you... I just revved it a couple times and it got up to 2,000 RPMs. What in the world? I mean,
it doesn't have to be fast.
It doesn't have to be fast. What do you mean? I don't understand what any other purpose to ride a motorcycle if it's not fast. Like, that's the whole purpose of riding one. So anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do with this thing. Ralph?
We're gonna take it for a ride tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight, we're going for a ride.
All right, guys. She says we got to take it for a ride. Let's take this thing out for a cruise and see what it's all about. All right, guys. So Kelly talked to my mom earlier, and she told her we got a Harley. Well, now she told my dad. He's like, bring that thing to the house. I want to see it. He's like, I got a feeling it's going to be bad, boys. What do you think about this?
Good God, Chris.
I don't even know what to think.
I thought I taught you better than that.
That's all it's her fault.
You know that great big thing with the S on it?
I know.
That's not really Superman. That's Suzuki. Jack's the one named that some bitch Superman.
It's her fault.
Oh, it's her
Oh boy.
fault.
She's the one wanting me to get this thing.
Well, she does look, I have to say, she is pretty cool. That some bitch is pretty sharp. You know. Oh my God. Yeah, you might know you'd had all her Pimp Daddy stuff on her.
It looks good, don't it?
It does.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah. How's it ride?
It rides pretty good. It's slow though.
Well, I mean, it ain't gonna be fast. You know, that S that I was telling you about, I call Superman. Suzuki actually got that S from me.
It had to have.
Superman had it on his chest.
Yeah, I know. So
Suzuki put it on the side of the motorcycle.
Yeah. I don't know how fast he's gonna go at the track, but I don't think I want to get embarrassed enough to ride it over there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run in the stretch trip?
That thing is awesome, though. It is awesome.
It looks good.
You know, yeah.
It's comfortable. Kelly said we had to have a big back seat.
It looks like you'd have to have a sissy bar, though, a backrest.
I'm thinking about it. She
If she had a backrest on it, I think she'd like it a lot.
she's already talking about she wants to get tattoos and everything.
Oh my God, no shit! Don't go that deep.
She's wanting
No,
Harley.
Well, Mafia don't have tattoos.
No, that's why I tried to tell her. I said we gotta keep it clean.
If Mom Mafia ever has a tattoo, it will be a decal that you put on. You can take it off and on.
Yeah, Suzuki.
Yeah, you can only goddamn be tattooed at the bar at night. Tomorrow morning we gotta wake back up. We're real.
Yeah.
That thing is sharp though.
Sit on it. See what you think.
Yeah. She's low too. Man, it's a little more comfortable than my chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to get some videos of my chopper.
So you guys hadn't seen it yet, but Jack's got a chopper that he's building. So back in the 60s when he started in the motorcycle business, that's what he did. Triumphs, Norton, BSAs, Harleys, all kind of stuff. Really crazy, wild looking choppers. Long, crazy forks, Springer forks, crazy front ends, big wheels in the 60s. So he's bringing back I guess you would say a new school but old school chopper that he's creating himself. It's pretty wild. He's steady changing the design of it, so we're going to show it to you guys here soon.
Should be in the next couple of weeks. I'll have that thing up and running and over bike night to show some people what the homeschool chopper might look like. Like I said, that's where Cycle Specialties started. Just old chopper bikes and homemade stuff that Jack made with no money and no material.
Chopped them up and made them long.
Chopped them up, made them long, made them big, made them crazy. you know, and that got the trend started. Then years later, that went out of style, you know, and they went to the bobbers and the cool stuff like this that you could factory buy. But back when I started, it was just homemade stuff, you know, made out of cheap junk. But it got us, it made more Mafia and cycle specialties on the market.
It's definitely some cool stuff. Hey, speaking of cool, I don't know if this is cool or not, but what the hell is that thing?
That right there is a 49 Nash
Come over here and show it to us.
Super Ambassador.
Now this thing has actually been in the family a long time. And when I say been in the family, it might have been the one the family was made in.
Oh, God.
Look, actually, this thing is a 49 Ambassador. The only vehicle ever made. All the seats folded down in 1949 and made a full-size bed, even into the trunk in 49. That was original, and the seats and all still fold down that way. Gloria, my wife's aunt, bought this thing new in 1949. They were going to throw it away. Nobody wanted it, and she said, "I love it. Let's get it." So I got it, put a late model 350 Chevrolet turbo 350 rear end, air conditioned, cruise, tilt, the whole 9 yards. So that's what it is today, and it's been sitting about 25 years in the barn. And she said, "Get my Nash out." So okay, we got it out. So we're out driving it to eat stuff like that. It's big, old, and heavy, but it is a Chevrolet turbo 350 transmission. Just a pretty neat old car, you know. But
it's definitely a unique looking.
Yeah, my wife loves it, and that's all that matters. She drives that thing. She drove that thing 20 years ago when we owned a Spartanburg store. Drove it back and forth to work every day just to be cool. People love it. They think it's cool.
So I guess you had to get her. Could be one of the ugliest cars in the world.
Absolutely, probably in the top rating of the ugliest things ever made. They actually call this car an upside down bathtub because if you flipped it over, it would look like a big bathtub. That's what everybody calls them. This one's called a Super Ambassador. Super. Who would want that thing? I don't know. But she loves it, and that's all that matters.
Tell him what you did when you were a kid.
And it does run and drive like a new car, air conditioned and all.
When I was a kid, my mom would come pick me up from school in this thing. Literally, I would open the door, jump in the back seat, and lay down and hide. I hated this car to the max. I literally thought it was the ugliest thing ever. I still would have to agree with what I thought when I was a kid. It was pretty ugly. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. You know what they say: happy wife, happy life. Jack, he has to drive the bathtub around. Me, I got to ride a Harley. I don't know what we're gonna do. If you enjoyed this video, I know you did. Be sure you smash that subscribe button, the thumbs up, the like, all the good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.